So one of the first teams that gave Purdue a scare this year was Marquette, and I don't think anybody at the time appreciated just how good Marquette actually was. But like we didn't know that Purdue was a great team at that point, and we didn't know that Marquette giving them a scare was anything to be worried about. But now that we're sitting here, Marquette is currently 14-4 on the season. They're 6-1 in the Big East, and the only losses that they have since Thanksgiving are in overtime against Wisconsin when Wisconsin was at full strength, and in double overtime at Providence. Nobody has won at Providence. Providence has lost once in their building in the last 2 years, and that was when Colin Gillespie went for 35 points last season. So I ask you this: how good is this Marquette team, Patrick?
Man, I think they are. I was listening to Sean Miller speaking about their matchup that they have coming up because Xavier's playing some awesome basketball, and just their offense is just one of the best in the country. You can scout, you can do all these things that you think will limit them. They just hoop, man. They literally just go out there and ball. And I think Tyler Kolek, he's the engine that gets them going. Mm-hmm. He's averaging, I think, 10 and 8 assists. Being able to have that ability to find your teammates, to be a competitor, to lead on and off the court. Sean Jones was fantastic last game for them. Shaka is always going to have his guys with swagger and a vibe of just like, it doesn't matter who we're playing against. We have this mindset and tenacity. It was just a matter of time till he found, helped his guys get their groove, but they have it on all sides. I can't say his last name. Oso
Ighodaro.
He can pass that thing. He can go as well. He had 19 last game. So I think they have 4 guys that usually when I see them play, 4 guys that all can just put it on the floor and just get to the basket. They're actually number 1 in 2-point field goal percentage in the country right now as well. So needless to say, Marquette, if they continue that, they're going to be a tough out against anybody.
To me, Shaka's superpower is he gets guys to believe that they're better than they are. Mm-hmm. I think, and I'm not saying it like he's not great in a lot of areas, but guys you didn't expect to get those type of contributions or make those type of jumps, it's like they come out with so much swag and so much belief. Like some of his guys, I believe Jones walks out there like, I'm the best player on the floor when I walk out. I think he really believes that because that's how he plays when he hits the floor. And it's just something that common with Shaka's teams when you watch him play, and he's at a great fit. He's one of the best out there, no question about it. And they're going to be right there making, when it's all said and done in the Big East, they're going to be right there.
Yeah, you know what I love about him is that he made a concerted effort to go away from being a defensive-oriented coach, right? Everybody remembers the Havoc Shaka, right?
Havoc, oh yeah.
The team that forced all those turnovers. They remember the team that did all that pressing, that branded everything Havoc. What they don't remember is that the team that made it to the Final Four had Joey Rodriguez, who's about 5'6", starting at the point guard spot. Like they were doing 4-round-1. They were ball screening. They were doing pick and pops with Jamie Skeen. Like they were a team that shot a bunch of threes and spaced the floor exactly like what Shaka's doing right now. So he went out and he hired this guy named Nevada Smith, who was a G League coach, who is this kind of like a former D3 guy, innovative basketball mind, loves the idea of just spacing the floor, 5 out, shooting as many threes as possible. So we brought him in, let him kind of run the offense. And I think what we're seeing is the results of that. And to your point, RC, that dude, like he builds culture. Like that's such an overused term in basketball, right? But he builds culture. And the thing that's so scary about this Marquette program right now, that's terrifying, that should have every single Big East program shit in their pants just a little bit, right? Is this entire group can stay together for 3 more years if they wanted to. Because of COVID years, because of how young they are, because of red shirts. Like every one of these guys can come back for 3 more years. Imagine this group in the 2024-25 season. I don't know if they'll stay together. Someone's going to end up going pro. I think Omax and Ighodaro are both probably guys that have NBA in their future, but they're a problem right now.
Wow.
They will be. It was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.